Hi friends, let's discuss about the Motoverse 2024 which was held in Goa in the last week of November. There are three things which I noticed this time in the Motoverse, earlier known as Ridermania. First is that the number of participants or the registration number has gone down substantially. I think it's at least gone down by 40% if my what I saw there at the event site and number of motorcycles and the participants were quite less. I think that's around 60% of what was there last year. I've been doing it for the third consecutive year this year. That's why I felt that the crowd was very less. The second thing is that enthusiasm of the exhibition people were also not that very great, because as the number of people were less, so thereby their enthusiasm also, it seemed that it went down slightly more. Other part of this thing is that Motoverse is an annual riding community meetup done by the Royal Enfield every year at Goa. Similarly, there's something called as IBW, India Bike Week, which also happens 2 weeks after it. That is the first week of December. I see a lot of crowd happening there, and as compared to the Motoverse, that seems to be a lot of people are wanting to go there, because the motorcycle industry now is crammed up with new bikes every month. All the companies are coming out with new bikes, especially meant for a specific target audience. Some with off-roading, some with scramblers, some with city ride, some with highway, some with ADV. So the segments have gone broader. So every company comes in to get its share of pie. So I think Royal Enfield needs to think about the Motoverse, either the venue or the entire program once again, because going by what has happened this year, I don't think next year is going to be very greater than this, because people have started moving away, is what I feel. Apart from the IBW, there is also some local events happening, especially in the Northeast. Like one of them to be specified is NERM, Northeast Riders Meet. That's a big success, I feel, because a lot of people, rider friends of mine from the north, have gone to NERM this year, skipping on Goa, because Goa has been happening continuously for a couple of years now. So maybe the riders who are coming to Goa might get they have enough of Goa now, and so they want to have some new venue or something like that. That is one. Second is the number of exhibitions. This kind of events happening by private and other companies as well. Like for example, TVS runs another event like this called as Motosoul. So all the groups are pretty active now. So it's giving tough competition for the Royal Enfield people. Apart from that, one thing which I felt this time was the lack of proper infrastructure in Goa, essentially to do with Vagator area. The area where we have stayed for the 3 consecutive years, and the roads, taking us to the site, to the event site, and all, is pretty bad shape. Every year I've seen deterioration only. There's absolutely no new laying of the road and everything, and like the roads are broken. Second thing is that all the cattle is on the road with cow dung all over. It stinks like crazy. If you go out for a tea in the morning, the Vagator area, it stinks like crazy. So if you are dependent on tourism, then you should ensure that the things are clean and clear for people to actually enjoy. Once we ride all the way from whichever place to Motoverse, and then I personally do not take it to the event. I once park it at my place of stay, and then I don't take it. I generally walk. For me, walking is of 1.5 kilometers from my place of stay to the site. I do it twice a day, and I'm quite happy with it. But it's purely because of the lack of proper infrastructure, and also the parking near the event site is a big mess. It's quite tough. I understand there's a lot of crowds, so maybe it's, but there's still there's a lot of dust all there, red soil and everything. So you really seriously need to think about either a good, change of place for the Motoverse 2025, or at least the government of Goa tourism should do something about the infrastructure there, and which is only limited to the city areas like Panjim. Otherwise, the beach areas are all not being looked after, is what I feel, what I've seen. So this is all about the Motoverse 2024. This is the third time in running I'm doing it, and I've done some 2,000 kilometers. I went via Bangalore and came back via Mangalore. So next year, yes, I think I'll be there, and I will also try to visit the IBW next year. So until then, all the people who want to be at the Motoverse do come ride and come there and have a blast. So until then, be safe, ride safe, always wear a helmet.